Hello everyone. It's been like 2 months since I've seen this camera last. So welcome back. I'm so sorry that I've been kind of MIA. It's been really busy, but I've had a video ready. I just haven't started it. But today's video is going to be about contractor relationships. Recently just sold a home last month that was one of my investors, and it was my first time working with this particular contractor. So the idea came in my head for this video is developing that contractor relationship, because if you don't have a good relationship or good communication with them, it could turn into a huge disaster. And I'm not saying this one was a disaster, but there were some things that I learned. It was a new learning experience, so I wanted to do just this quick before and after and explain to you what I could have done a little bit better, what that contractor could have done a little bit better, but at the end of the day, it's about developing a really good working relationship with them. So let's get to it. Okay, let's get started. So this particular investor is very hands-off. He wants to make the most money with the least amount of work, and that is a dream come true if you're a realtor or a designer and you find someone like this, because you can really let your creativity shine. So just make sure what you're doing appeals to the public, where you're going to maximize the value of the house. But you can show a little bit of personality once you develop that relationship with them. This particular investor has a contractor that he normally works with. Our schedules did not align, so I did go through the house and I wrote a big list of the things that I found needed repair and what I wanted done to the house, like the flooring, carpet, appliances, kitchen, all that fun stuff. But the design that I had in my mind is always different than what they have in their mind. So the big lesson that I learned here was the scope of work. And with that being said, the scope of work meaning some contractors give you the house turnkey ready with the landscaping done, pressure washing, and it's clean inside out. So it's basically move-in ready. You don't have to touch it anymore once they're done with it. This particular contractor did not do landscaping, the pressure washing, cleaning, and a few other things that I had to do, and I had to either source it out or do it myself. So make sure when you see the estimate, please ask about that, because if they do not do that, please add that to the budget. And it's not like we went over budget on this one, but those were a few little things. I mean, pressure washing costs $300. The landscaping here costs a couple $100. Cleaning, if you don't clean, that's about $300. So that's another $1,000 that can add up really quickly. Another thing here that always ask about the scope of work that they do, because although he was able to paint cabinets, he does not paint vanities. So, or he doesn't paint vanities, so I had a friend do that, and he didn't paint the tile backsplash like I wanted, so we had to outsource that, and luckily I had a friend that did that, so it turned out really, really beautiful. Another thing that I want you to think about with contractors is don't assume, okay? So I assume that some of these light switches that were broken were going to be repaired, because as a contractor, well, I'm not as a contractor because they're hired by their clients, but as a designer / real estate agent, we look at little things like that are broken, and we just assume those are going to be fixed. But if it's not on the list, they're not going to touch it. So, and even though you can give them their color scheme and stuff like that, please give them a shopping list of items that you are looking for in the home and placement of things, because if they don't have any direction, they're going to put it wherever. So it's a great lesson learned. No hard feelings. The house had multiple offers and everything like that, but I did learn a huge lesson. It was try to meet up with your contractors, and if you can't, show pictures, make a slideshow, and do a list. So that's the takeaway. All right, I'll see you guys next time.